evening, everybody, and welcome to the Fallout Bar after night 6 now. We are flying along in the PDC Grand Final of Darts for 2025. And Carwyn, back as ever, you've had the pleasure for the last couple of nights of dancing, and I say pleasure. I mean, it's probably the roughest intro we've ever seen last night of any intro we've ever seen on the Fallout Bar. That was a man that was not happy.
I was worried about him last night. He was a broken man.
I think everyone's still worried about him. To be honest, there's questions in the chat. Like Scott's in there already asking for welfare checkups on him. Like that's not the Dan Simpson that we all know and love.
No, that was it. I almost drove up to Newcastle after finishing. That's how concerned I was.
Long way from Wales as well. That
it is, yeah. But that's how worried I was about him. But we've given him the night off tonight to fully recover. But it's good.
Not just because it's his missus' birthday, but I'm not sure he's even celebrating it. I think he's just still in a hole, just watching Chris Dobie over and over again.
Yeah, exactly. He's found some YouTube highlights that.
I mean, it'll take some time to go. With that many missed doubles, he could watch it for hours, I would imagine.
It wasn't pretty, but he got there in the end.
No, he did, and. Into tonight, and there's plenty to talk about tonight. Tonight was a really good night of darts, and I'll be honest, I was busy last night. I didn't watch any of last night's shows, so I'm not sure what the predictions said, but I imagine there weren't many predicting Lucas Vanig to win this.
Surprisingly, the chat room was split, and I even think Dan and I were split. Unfortunately.
You went the wrong way.
I went the wrong way, yeah. But Dan's not here to prove that, so nobody else was watching, so it's fine. But no,
you went the right way. We'll just say that, and everyone.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I had a bit of a mare. I think actually what happened was I watched last night's back, and when the predicting came on, my microphone went funny and actually broadcast the opposite to what I said in all four games.
Well, I've had that happen to me many a time. The only time it ever happened was the time that I predicted Johnny Clayton to beat Lulu.
Yeah, but not to be fair to Lucas Vanig, I thought he played very well. I thought he sort of dealt with the occasion better and the magnitude of the game, and even though it sort of swung back and forth, and I think when Springer went 7-6 up, I thought, oh, here we go. Now what I expect to happen will happen. But no.
See, I think I went earlier than you. I thought when he went 5-3 up, I thought that
5-3, yeah.
5-3 up. I thought that was. I just thought that Springer would go on and win the game from there, and I didn't think it would be close.
No, but he just sort of he just
hung
around really and
waited
for the chances.
The game.
Yeah. It was a very strong performance from him, and obviously there's no easy games from here. But I feel like he's got a bit of a free hit now. There's nothing to lose, really.
I feel like this was a free hit, and he took it, and
he
performed well. So if he keeps taking everything as a free hit like he did today, I think he's got a really good chance to just keep going and upsetting people and just giving himself a chance to make a lot of money.
Yeah, and I think what Vanig has to do is sort of maintain his doubling stats, because his average isn't probably high enough as it is to win the tournament.
No, he's not high at any point, has he? But
no.
But he's finished everything off when he's got opportunities, and I mean, that's all you can ask for. Like, over 50% is top class, especially under this sort of pressure on the telly for pretty much the first time.
Yeah, but especially in this sort
of level
game like this
tournament, it's really, really good. And like I say, I mean, I think I'm not sure how much he goes further, but if he keeps doing what he's done,
to be honest, I don't think he goes any further. If I'm completely honest, but I don't think he should look back at that as a disappointment. I think he should look at what he's done this week and use it as a stepping stone, really, for going on from here. Because got to remember, he came out of the group with Noppert, Clayton, and Crabtree. As in,
And now he's got Noppert again.
yeah, but and with no disrespect to Vanig, from those four, I'd have probably had him finishing bottom of the group.
Yeah, agree. Fully agree.
Yeah, so I think
It's a free, like you say, it's a free hit now, and like Danny Noppert is someone that is beatable. Like he's not unbeatable, and like if you just rock up there playing with freedom and not, it doesn't matter to you if you lose, you could beat him, and then all of a sudden you're in a semi-final.
Yeah, as in obviously all the pressure will be on Noppert. Everybody expects him to win and win comfortably. He'll probably expect to win, and have his eyes on bigger prizes than Lucas Vanig. So I genuinely believe he can go up there if he can keep relaxed and not play the occasion.
I thought he'd worry today. I thought he might wobble today, and he didn't.
Yeah, but he just got through it, and obviously, they're both quite slow players, so there'll be no.
Oh, there's no theatrics. There's no nonsense.
Yeah, no, it'll just be So, I think he's been a bit of a revelation this week, and he's sort of backed it up with this win, really, because obviously
I thought he played well in the group. I'm not sure. I wasn't sure he could back it up, but he did, and like fair play to him. And as Andy said, Springer, I mean, Nico Springer's just a really good character. Like, and he must have been devastated to lose that game. He must have thought it was a really good chance, but he was also the ultimate professional, and he took it in his stride, and he his opponent, got off the stage, and didn't make a big deal of it.
Yeah, and again, I think Springer should look back at this week as a successful one as well. When again, he was one when that
group in the hardest group in the entire game.
Yeah.
The only one that was potentially harder was the Aspinall, Smith, Humphreys group. Like, that's the only group of four that was harder than the one that Springer had.
Yeah, definitely. But I think as well, Springer probably won that people was expecting him to finish bottom just because of
definitely. Again, whichever one of them groups he was in, to finish bottom, and he went and topped it by playing not the best starts, but under pressure. Every time it came down to it, he took everything out he needed to. And it's still been a good week for him. And it's a lot of positive to build on from here.
Definitely. I think a lot of positive for German darts as a whole. I think to have 3 in the last 16, I know only one progresses to the quarterfinals, but to have 3 in the last 16 just shows that German darts is on the rise.
One of those 3 are the one that we all thought would be the German number 1 going through.
No, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So on to the next one, and after that we were at Josh Rock, Connor Scott. This was a game that I want to be impartial on, but I'm not, because I love Connor Scott, and I think Connor Scott is potentially the next one off the rank to be in that conversation with all these players like Rock, like GVV, like all those players that are that good and that talented. So I wanted you to nick a game off one of them just to put himself really in that conversation. But I have to give credit to Josh Rock, because that final leg, he just did not give him an opportunity.
No, he didn't. And I think what you saw in that final leg was a player who's been on that stage,
more experience. Exactly.
Yeah, it only came down to experience. Because funny enough, I did have Rock to win this. I think I had Rock to win at 10-8. And I expected it to be close and not much in it. When Rock went 8-5 up, though, I did think, oh, that's probably it for Connor. But
I thought that. I was with you, because he lost that leg, didn't he? Where he could have brought it to 7-6 and went 85 down. And in the end, we only had 2 darts at double. It wasn't like he missed a load, but he missed one at tops, one at tens. But in the end, they would have won in the match.
Yeah, in hindsight,
And you could look at that and go, oh, he just couldn't do it when he needed to. Or you can look at it and go, he's that good that he's pushed one of the best players in the world right to the edge and he's missed 2 darts at double. Otherwise, he'd have won 10-7, I think, in the way that it would have played out after that. But like,
but I think it's one of those games where sort of Rock didn't play as well as he could have.
I do think that he had him at arm's length a little bit. Like, I feel like when it came down to the sign leg, I think Rock just went, right, okay, got it now.
Yeah, we've given them the entertainment. Let's get over the line. And it's another one where Rock obviously will have to pick his game up if he wants to go deep.
He's not getting through another game with TV players like that.
Yeah. But we also know he's got 110 in the in his locker. So yeah, it's one of those games that I think he'll just.
But unfortunately, 110 might not be enough.
Well, there is the small matter of that, isn't there?
Because after what we're talking about, we have to talk about the next game. And we're talking about Luke Littler not giving Vettel Niman a fucking chance at any point.
No, and this game is where my predictions last night really take a dramatic.
You didn't go for the upset, did you?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't go for the upset. I went for a Luke Littler win, but I chucked a cheeky caveat in there that I thought if it was a best of 9 like the group games, Vettel Niman would win that. So I thought Niman would get.
Oh, you mean the best of 9 where he lost 5-0?
Yeah.
Great prediction. Wonderful work.
So that is probably one of my finest predictions to go horribly wrong.
Fantastic work, sir.
But to be fair, Dan did say he expected Luke to come out all guns blazing, and that's what he did. And the game was won and lost in that first 5 legs, as in it was.
Oh yeah, the game was done at that point.
Yeah, there's no contest from that point on, was there? So it's just put that down to experience, I think, with predictions.
Right,
not going to fall out bad enough.
There's a little bit of chat going on about this game at that, but I'm going to go back to what Andy said about Connor's darts. No, I don't agree with it. Because when he's throwing well, Connor can group a dart better than anyone in the world. And if anything, the 3-prong flight gives you less bounce outs and less sort of that issue than a 4-prong one does. For me, the issue with these bounce outs is the whole of the entire K-flex, whatever, all these sort of flights. Like, you get more bounce outs with them than any flight you'd ever have. Like, with a normal set of darts, your flight will come out, but the dart still goes in. So him having a 3-prong one doesn't give you more bounce outs than a normal one does. Like, you just get more bounce outs now. Like, Nathan Aspinall has more bounce outs now than he ever has because he uses a K-flex than he used to when he used a set of flights. I think it's nonsense. I don't think Connor has to change them at all. Like, it works for him, and when he's scoring well, he bangs in 180s and big scores for fun. So I don't think he needs to change them.
I did notice, as in with one of his visits after a bounce out, he seemed very, I don't want to say nervous, but there was sort of a delay in him.
He thought it was going to happen again. Yeah.
Yeah. And
also, I think with any solid set of flights, you'd feel like that if he bounced out.
Yeah.
He has the 3-pronged one. I think, if anything, there's less to hit. So they're probably better. Especially the way his darts stand up as well. Like, he's basically got like one little prong standing down. His fuck all's a hit.
No, exactly. No, yeah, but as in, they seem to work for him. As in, at the end of the day, he's thrown pretty well all week. He's hit some decent averages, so it works for him. And
He always talks about it as well. Like, let's be fair. Like, anytime he gets on stage, he's one of them players that doesn't seem overwhelmed by it at all. So
yeah, but I think he's another one who we can look back at this week as a successful week, and
could have been better. He's had opportunities, but again,
yeah,
it's a successful week.
yeah.
Done well.
I
Keep
think
building. Keep going on. He's gonna keep his tour card, and he's gonna keep like.
yeah, and that's the thing, isn't it? Keep the tour card, then look at building. As in, once
He's
you've
that talented. Like he's
yeah.
so good as well. Like
Yeah, and I think he just needs to do it on a more regular basis now, really. And we've sort of seen, he almost needs to look at somebody like Ricky Evans, maybe, who's
yeah, I
sort
think
of languished between 32 and 60
yeah,
in terms of rankings for years, and is now looking to build on that and get yourself more on telly. Because the more you're on telly, the more cash you win, the higher you climb the ranking. So
yeah,
I think it's just
exactly.
a case
And then
of
the more opportunities you've got, exactly
yeah,
that. Yeah, I'm
definitely.
with you on that, and I think like he's that good. Like he's in a position where if he can just make that leap and like keep performing on a stage, we'll see so much more of him because he's so talented. And when he's on, there's not
Yeah, and
many you'd rather watch. There's not
oh
many you'd
yeah,
rather watch.
and he's just another one of those in that category that's yet to turn 30. I think we're
Well,
blessed in World
I
Dance at the
think
moment.
that's the thing I was going to say as well. Like that's almost where I was going. Like we're almost talking about him like, oh, he's old now. He's getting on. He's on.
Yeah,
It's his last chance. Is he? Fuck! Like the guy's 29. Like
yeah.
and we're all going, oh well, he's 10 and a half years older than Luke Littler. He's basically done. He's not done, is he? Like it's a
No.
game that you can play until you're 70 or 80.
Oh, definitely. And I think we're so fortunate in World Dance at the moment. The crop of players we've got under 30, I think we're just going to see darts grow and grow and grow and grow. And yeah, it's fantastic. And I think, as in looking at tonight's players, none of them were MVG's oldest is 36, I think.
Is that it? Yeah.
I think
36.
so, yeah. So I think that sort of says a lot, really. And MVG's what, almost 20 years since we first saw him on the big stage now. So it's crazy, really, to think. But yeah, Connor Scott definitely. I think what he needs though is a win against one of the big boys, just to get rid of that sort of.
Well, tonight was a big chance, wasn't it?
Yeah,
And
get that monkey off your back almost.
I don't think the final leg wasn't the opportunity that he missed.
No.
There
Oh
was
no.
one where it's towards the end, but it was maybe I can't remember what it was now off the top of my head. But it's maybe
He could have brought it back to 6-6, couldn't he?
yeah, was that the one? I was just trying to have a look back now. Yeah, it was, yeah, because he went 7-5 down. That was the one to get it back level.
Yeah. And if it goes 6-6, it's a different ball game again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Different dart game even.
Yeah, and that's it. And that like and then at the end, like if he played the rest of the game the way he did, he'd have won that game. And that's the point.
Yeah.
Like, and it was that opportunity. He missed 2 darts, didn't he? Yeah, but I think he will get that win. And I think I'm not sure when it'll be. It might even be back at the UK Open, back in at the end of start of March. It's start of March now, isn't it? Not end of February anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
He might get it then. He might get that big move because obviously we were there a couple of years ago watching him, and we all know he's got it. Like
Yeah.
we all know he can do it. It's just about doing it on that day with the right draw and just going and taking advantage of it. And I think at some point it's going to come in.
Definitely. Shall we venture back to Littler?
Like,
sorry?
He's too good not to. But
oh, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, next game, let's move on. And then, I mean, talking of too good not to, it's just I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have any words anymore. Like, the guy is just a fucking freak. He's that good.
Yeah, and sort of, don't get me wrong, I don't think Niman performed to his
No, it was
best
not his best
abilities.
by any means. But it was also
Yeah.
not his best, and he averaged 95.
Yeah, but I'm 5-0 down. But I guess when you're playing Lil Glittler, 95 isn't good enough for these days, is it? And
No, but it was 95 with 10 darts to double. It wasn't 95 without a dart to double. Like,
yeah, that's
he
true.
played relatively well, and he might as well not have been there.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. As in, it was just a masterclass, wasn't it? From
like,
yeah, he makes the game look so easy, and he just blew him away in the first 5 games, which I
the
hate to
only
admit
problem he
again.
has rocking up to a dartboard is whether there's traffic on the motorway. That's literally it. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
long running joke tonight in the group, but it's the only time he doesn't win. That's the only time he doesn't win if he doesn't get allowed in.
Yeah, and that says it already, doesn't it? But no, he was something. We've spoken about him numerous times on the Fallout bar and after numerous Premier Leagues and what have you, and it's just a delight, isn't he? He's just plays that easy, makes that look easy. Sort of first 5 legs were over in a flash, and you're sort of looking back at poor Vessel Niman thinking, oh, will he get a leg on the board? And obviously he did slowly come back into it. And he sort of, I think it was, he should have got back to 6-4.
He sort of held his level, didn't he? Even on the face of what was being thrown at him, he sort of kept going, which...
Yeah.
I mean, credit to him, but he was never going to win, was he?
Oh, no, he wasn't. But after Littler missed the 11 for the 1-4-2 in the 10th leg, and then Niman missed tops, 10s, and 5s, and you're sort of thinking 6-3 to 7, sorry, 6-4, 7-3 is a different game, and at that point you're just thinking, oh, can he get any more legs? And yeah, it was just not happening, unfortunately, for him.
Andy, anyone that puts lime in a Corona needs to have a word with themselves, because Corona tastes nice. Don't put lime in it; it ruins it. The only reason that people put limes in it is to keep flies out of them in warm countries. Like, it's not for the taste. And that is done here. Now finish off the show.
As I say, that's our education section of the show tonight.
We've done the education section now. We now have to talk about the final game, and I thought this would be really close. I didn't watch you two last night. I wasn't available to watch it, but I always felt this would be a close game. I'm not sure what you two said last night, but
in my head, I said Noppert would win, but out loud, I said I expected Michael Van Gerwen to back up what he did against Gary.
Yeah.
And do that again. But credit to Noppert. I felt like at times tonight, Michael Van Gerwen could have thrown anything and everything at him, including the kitchen sink, and Noppert would have still come back with something better.
He did. I mean, there's not often we watch a game where there's 2 170s.
No. Inside 3 legs.
Not only that, though. It's that type there's 2 170s and someone loses by 4 legs.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just an all-round solid performance from Noppert.
Such an aura at the moment for me. Like, Danny Noppert has an aura around him that he doesn't think he's going to lose to anyone.
No.
Because, like, I think MVG coming into this thinks he can bully someone and win this game and, like, be loud and brash and get in someone's face and hit big numbers. And Noppert just doesn't care. Like, not bothered. He's just
that's the thing, is it?
Go out there, play his game, and do what he does.
Yeah, and the thing with Noppert as well is, yes, he's quite animated, but he also seems quite quiet in himself compared to a lot of the others. So
reservedly animated, like it's almost like you can see it.
Yeah,
but it's not massive. Like, he's not going to get himself out of his rhythm. Like, he's not going to Gezi price it and give it a
No.
huge run and have to reset. He'll just give enough that, like, it's not too much, but he can still play his game.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and it's yeah, I just thought he
He managed it
lost
really
it.
well, didn't he? Like, he
Yeah,
managed the game. Like, it was.
yeah, exactly. Just yeah, Michael, as I say, Michael threw everything at him, but just Noppert had the answers and a bit more. And I think Michael will be disappointed with how he played after the way he played against Gary.
Yep.
And I would have thought he'd have fancied sort of to give it a bit more, but as I say, credit where it's due. Noppert was just a better player in the evening.
Yeah, fully agree with you. And we have got a clip from Danny Noppert, so we'll have a little listen to that. And then, once again, as ever, predictions time. So, you've probably not got long enough while this clip goes on, but make sure you subscribe, make sure you get ready. Predictions time.
I'm not sure. Of course, it's nice to beat Michael, but yeah, not more than other one. Now, of course, Michael is a biggest player from the Netherlands, but yeah, I think so. I think what we've seen the whole year, yeah, Michael is struggling, of course, with everything, with family, and but yeah, I'm in a good form, so yeah, I think I was favored this game. Of course, I believe. Yeah, yeah, that's a easy question. No, not easy. Maybe, but I believe I can be there, and yeah, the way I play now at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, basically, got under a bit of pressure to say what you felt, but he went, "Yeah, I think I can win."
Yeah, I quite like that from him. I thought a bit of respect for Michael at the start, but then actually, let's talk about me, what I
Yeah,
can do, and
I can
I,
beat anyone. Like,
yeah, and I think he's got that ability at the moment. The way he's playing, as in he shouldn't fear anybody. As in,
also got a very good draw. Let's be honest. Like,
yeah,
he should piss through the next round if he plays anywhere near his best.
yeah,
And then he's got a tough draw, really tough draw. Like,
yeah. As in, the likelihood is he'll have Luke Littler in the semi-final, but he'll have to play special. He'll have to play something extra special to beat Michael. And obviously, he's got to get past Lucas first. But the way he's playing, it's hard to see Lucas Vanig beating him. And also the fact Lucas Venig's pace won't affect Noppert at all.
no, not at all. Noppert's very deliberate. He does his thing at his own pace. Like, that is not going to affect him at all. So
No.
he should make a semi-final. Let's be honest.
Yeah, definitely. I expect it from here. Yeah.
And then in a semi-final, who knows what happens? Because he could win it, and then all of a sudden, he's playing for a second PDC major.
Yeah,
Then you can't, like, I know we try to avoid it, but then you can't talk about him not playing in the traveling circus because he has to.
Yeah, it'd make it a very hard conversation to leave him out then.
It should be conversation to leave him out at that point.
Yeah.
Really,
no.
He's not a difficult watch either. Like, some of the players that get left out are not a good watch. They're not players that would be exciting to watch. Danny Noppert scores for fun, and he plays well. He might not give it the big one, but he scores well and he plays well.
Oh gosh, yeah, and yeah, I think the problem is now what they want is the razzmatazz, bang, 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 move on,
Well, I'm
and
sure
he
he
doesn't
could
offer that.
pretend to reel in a fish if he wanted to, but he will
Yeah.
score well and he'll bang in things better than some bloke doing this up and down the stage or some bloke singing Titanium. Like,
Yeah, well, there is that as well, isn't there? There's definitely
But that's
that.
just a matter of opinion, and we will move on and carry on with the tournament that's at hand. And time to talk about predictions. So
That's an interesting point Michael just made in the comments, though. If he does win, he'll be into the top 4. So there's no conversation then.
you make the top 4.
Yeah, so there's no conversation to be had then at all, is there? So
That's even better then. That's what he
Yeah.
deserves and where he should be. Like, I mean, he missed out last time when he probably should have been in there as well. So
yeah, interesting.
yeah, we are on to predictions, and we start with the Welsh correspondent as ever.
Yes. Yeah.
Ricky Evans against Gerwyn Price.
Yeah, interesting. 3 of the 4 quarterfinals is a repeat of the group stages.
I know. This is the
With
beauty of the slam, though. The only
Yeah.
thing about this that isn't as good as it could be is the fact that when it used to be the BDO and then it would be the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I know in the groups, Ricky Evans beat Gerwyn Price 5-4. I do fear for Ricky Evans that the longer format.
Would you like a stat that helps your prediction?
Yeah, please. Always have a good start.
So the game in the group stage,
Yeah.
Ricky Evans won.
Yeah.
They played 12 times before that.
Yeah.
And Gerwyn has won 11 of those 12.
Yeah, and I think he did 12 out of...
Of those 11 of those 12, the one that he lost was the very first one. So he won 11 on the bounce until that one in the group stage.
So he's won 11 out of 13. I think it becomes 12
11
out of 14.
in a row until the one in group stage.
Yeah, just because...
He wins. He just wins. Let's be honest.
It's best of 31 as well, so that just instantly...
The longer it gets, he's a long form player as well.
Yeah, and I just think I just think Price will be too strong now that he's got his...
He's too good, isn't
he? He can taste blood now as well with the final around the corner, and Humphreys apparently not 100% fit as well as we saw last night. So I think Price wins quite comfortably 16-9.
Yeah. Well, apparently Humphreys was seconds away from pulling out, wasn't he?
Yeah. Q Mandy to the rescue.
Do you think Michael Smith can hold it over that time? But we're getting ahead of ourselves here because
let's
get into it. But
69 Price, I say.
I tell you what. To be fair, this should probably be the game of the night. Littler against Rock, second on.
Yeah, I think
it's second on. I've not got Flash Score's got 3 games at 7:10, and then 1 at 20 to 9.
Yeah, I haven't seen the order.
Yeah, so if I'm wrong, I'm blaming Flash Score because they've got this. You can't see it on there, but there's 3 games at 7:10. I'm gonna look at Sky Sports Darts now and just see if I might be wrong. Carwyn, fill for a minute while I look.
So yeah, as you can see,
do something.
Cam is frantically trying to find out the order. As in, James are suggesting in the chat that it might be Humphrey Smith first, which is ironic.
Well, that would make sense, I believe.
Yeah, and isn't it 2 games tomorrow and 2 Saturday, and then semi-finals and final on Sunday? Or am I... Cause I'm pretty sure Luke Littler said he had a night off and he was moaning about having a day off tomorrow. But
you could be right.
I may be dreaming. But yeah, Flash Score is showing 4 games tomorrow night. But I think
it's also showing 3 at the same time and then 1.
Yeah. which makes me think it's an error on their end, and that tomorrow night we get Price v Evans and Humphries Smith, and then the other 2 quarterfinals will be on the Saturday.
How long are the games now?
The best of 31. So yeah, no way would there 4 best of
Not
31.
having 4. No.
No,
So
no.
I assume
Flash
we're getting
score,
Price
sort it
Evans,
out.
and then
Instead of watching the Fallout bar, Flash Score should be sorting out their website. Just saying.
No, we've had an absolute horror show here. There is nothing on the PDC or Sky Sports Darts Twitter.
Well, I'm gonna confidently say, it might come back to haunt me. It's Evans v Price and Humphrey Smith tomorrow night.
You think Humphrey Smith tomorrow night?
Yeah, because they're on the same side of the draw.
They're what?
They're on the same side of the draw. They're the ones that won last night.
Essentially. Yeah. I'll be honest. We've an absolute shit show here, and we haven't got an idea. Hang on. James said the PDC app. PDC app has the times. Right. Okay. I will check the PDC app.
And while you do that, I will confidently say once again that it's...
That you're right.
That, yeah. Evans v Price, follow Humphries v Smith. The only thing I don't know is the order, but it suggested earlier that Humphries v Smith first, which would make sense because if there's a Welshman playing, he's going to be in the prime time slot.
Yeah, right, okay. Right, we've got confirmation. It is the Ricky Evans, Gowan Price, Luke Humphries, Michael Smith.
In that order?
Yep.
Well, they got it wrong then.
That's what's on the PDC site. So
okay. So Price, Evans, I'm saying 16-9 Price.
Okay. I'll go, I think slightly wider. 16-7 Price. Everyone in the chat room, get your predictions in.
Well, I think a lot have, but obviously the confusion of 2 or 4 games now means that we've got to scroll back. I think I've seen a few in there.
No. Put them in again, or it doesn't count.
Yeah, if you have predicted a Price Evans score,
I will have a look back. If you haven't predicted
again.
Price against...
Prediction start now, everybody.
Yeah, if you predicted Price Evans, I will try and find it. Daniel Lucas got 16-7 Price.
And apologies for the confusion.
I think that's the first one we had.
It's a Thursday night, and it's all wrong, Pete Tong. It's been a long week.
Yeah, see 16-5. No, that's the wrong game.
Come back tomorrow night again and predict that score.
Jesse 16-9 for Scott. Evans 16-14 for Andy, and Price 16-7 for Andy. I think that's all of them.
We're
into Humphries, Michael Smith, and I'll let you go first, Carwin, because I'm nice like that.
Why not? You know what? I've got a feeling.
Before you go, James has gone Price 16-10. And then he said that we reversed it. Yeah, we did. Apologies.
Thank you, James, and apologies. It's been a long week.
You probably pretty much bang on right. I think that's a great prediction.
Yeah, to be fair, 16-10 sounds like it could be a good one. Right,
but the second game's hard. The second game's really hard.
Humphries Smith. I don't know where that accent came from. I don't think Smith.
No, yeah, that was not very Welsh at all.
No, well, the Welsh bit of me is over now. It's anyone else.
It's been an absolute facade for years. Like
yeah, exactly, like that. Was it Charlotte on Twitter?
Yeah,
pretended to be Welsh. I think Smith's run comes to an end, and mainly because I don't think Humphries plays as bad as Dobie did, especially in the outer ring. So I don't think
he got given a lot of opportunities. Like, let's be honest.
I don't think Humphries gives that same opportunities, and I think Humphries wins relatively comfortable. I'd probably give Smith a few more legs than I would if Humphries was 100% fit, but just because of that, I don't think he'll have the perfect game. But I think Humphries probably still wins 6. I'm going to go 16-9 against. Both games have finished 16-9.
I really, really, really want to pick a Michael Smith win. Like, really want to. And there were bits I saw in that last game where I watched it and I went, he looks good. But there was so much of it that I saw where he looked dog shit. Like, do I think he can just find a rhythm early enough in this game? Like, because if he goes 3-4 legs down, he's not going to find a rhythm and he'll get smoked. Like, and he might not win a leg, he might win one leg. Like, but if he can find a rhythm that he found in the middle of this game last time round, he could put Luke under pressure. And then Luke, like I say, he's not been feeling great. He could wobble him a little bit. But I'm not sure the consistency is there. I really want to call it.
Go on.
Fuck it. Go on then. Michael Smith wins. And he wins by 2 legs. 16-14.
I think it will be close. If Smith does get over the line, it will be close.
To be honest, I've gone too wide. If Smith wins, it's probably the last leg. But yeah, I just think we saw plenty from, and like under pressure. I know he missed plenty of darts at double at the end, and so did Dolby. But actually, in the scoring and giving themselves opportunities in that game, he didn't get rattled at all, and he didn't. And he actually looked better as it went on. I'm just hoping that continues. And now that he's won a tight game, that he sort of finds the doubles, and he said he's got the kids coming to watch him, so he'll be a bit more relaxed. And then who knows? The betting man backs Luke Humphries, and if I was putting my own 50 pence on it, I'd probably back Luke Humphries. But if I'm going hot overhead, Michael Smith nicks this one.
Interesting.
And that's done, isn't it?
Well, do you want to share what some of the good, faithful people in the chat have put on there?
Yeah, good shout. Yeah.
Because they've all been... They waited patiently for us at the start.
Sorry, yeah. Daniel Lucas, 16-6. 16-8 for Smith. Jesus.
Oh, that's huge.
Andy Lorraine, me and you are mates. Like, I love Luke Humphries, but I do like a Michael Smith win. 16-7, but I feel like Bob's probably closer to probably the end result, as is James. 16-12. Andy, happy with that? Yep. 16-12 for cooldown for Max Morris. And I think that's it. Bob said Smith will miss. Yeah. I mean, he did show it to everyone that he was shaking them. But I almost think that showing everyone at the end that he was shaking is enough for him to sort of get past it and go like, yeah, I felt like this in that game, but I've got past it and I won that game, and he might relax a little bit more.
Yeah, I guess...
I don't know. He showed it after he won, and he went, oh, my hands were doing that. But
yeah. And I guess in his match against Dolby...
Luke has gone 16-11, Smith. Just the last one before...
Yeah, I think, though, Smith v. Dolby, Smith probably thought, oh, I got a chance here. I could rattle him. It's going to take something special to rattle Luke Humphries, I think. Yeah.
Oh, it's a different level. Like, Luke Humphries, no one thinks of Luke Humphries as a bottler, whereas a lot of people think about Chris Dolby as someone that, when he's under pressure, he might bottle it.
Massively.
And we can say that because Dan Simpson's not here tonight.
No, and he's probably not watching because
he's Hannah's birthday. He's having a lovely time. And if he's watching...
Sorry.
We still mentioned it. We still mentioned it. But...
Yeah.
Anyway, that is us done for tonight. There are a few interviews that will all be up on the channel. I know we played a little bit of one, but the rest of them will all be there for everyone to look at. Tomorrow night, I think it's Dan Simpson back with you, Carwin, if you're available. I'm not sure if you are, but I think I'm having a night off again because I'm getting quite old. I'm struggling.
And you're a married man now, so...
That's it.
Exactly.
There it is. Like,
you're told now.
Well, yeah, Dan Simpson's been a married man for a long time. He can get away with these sort of things. I can only have a day or two at a time. I have to make sure I get through at least 3 weeks of marriage before. No, but anyway, thank you everyone by the way. Like, as ever, for getting involved. Like, you make this show what it is. Like, if not, it's just me and Carwin talking absolute bollocks for 30 minutes, and then we'd be done. Whereas we've done nearly an hour with you lot getting involved, and it's great as always. Like I say, all the other interviews are on the channel, so you can go and listen back to them. And we'll see you all tomorrow night for another go. And I've forgotten to do the end.